Welcome to my YouTube channel, everyone. Thanks for clicking this video. For those of you just joining, welcome. I appreciate. Let me just give you a little intro on what happens or what goes on in my YouTube channel. Here, I reply mostly on relationship questions. I give you my best answer to relationship questions, my best advice to relationship questions. So, what I'm trying to say is, people, individuals send relationship questions to me, and I come online and I come here and I reply. I give them my best answer. But just so you know, it's not 100% guarantee. It's like a little bit of 60-70. Well, today again, we have some questions I'm going to answer. So let me jump into it. And before that, please, I want to plead with you. Please and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because this helps in the algorithm of this video. Well, for those of you wondering how you could send your questions, down below there's a link there. Just click on it and send your questions. Well, don't worry, it's anonymous. So let's get into today's questions. Welcome, and I hope you guys please have liked, comment, and subscribe. I'm begging. And if you have not, let me just give you 3 or 4 seconds to do that. All right. Thanks for liking, subscribing. So let's go to the number one question of today. It's, how do you know or tell if someone genuinely loves you? Yeah, someone is asking, I think someone wants to know how to tell if someone genuinely loves him or her. Okay, one thing you should understand is love is a very strong statement. Love is a very strong statement. And the number one way to know if someone loves you is by his action or her action. Yes, they could say it through words, but one thing again you should understand is the words and the action must align. And the action or most actions are being directed to prioritizing you, making you happy, making you comfortable. So if you have this sense that his words or her words are not corresponding with the action, there is no love, or he or she doesn't genuinely love you. And lastly, just to give a general conclusion is this: you feel comfortable, peace, happy when you're around this person, or this particular person makes you feel comfortable, gives you peace of mind and happy, and you are 100% sure that you are his or her number one priority. So this is how you know if someone truly loves you genuinely. On the second question, how do you know he's the one? You know, I feel most of you feel like this question and the first question are the same. They are a little bit same, but it's not directly same. Someone could love you, but you might not, he or she might not be the one. And I think here the one simply means to marry or to spend his or her life with. And for you to go through this stage with someone, you should be 100% sure, or at least 90% sure, that this person is the one. Now, one way or one possible way of knowing if this particular person is the one, it's this. The first one is he puts you or she puts you in his or her future plan. He makes statements like we are, not I am. You're like 100% sure that most of his or her future plan, you are being included in it. Secondly, it makes you feel completely comfortable. You're not hiding anything from this person. You're free. You're like an open book. Thirdly, His priority, it's you. You're like his or her number one priority. Everything he does circles around you. He wants to know your idea, your thoughts. He carries you along. He seeks for your advice. Is and next is he makes you feel better. He brings up a new version of you. Yeah, he makes you feel better. He brings up a new version of you. He doesn't condemn or judge you. Same goes to the other party. No judgment, no condemnation. And the very important one is time flies when you're with this person. And you're always anxious to meet this person. And when you're with this person, you're happy. You're seriously happy when you're with this person. You're at peace when you're with this person. Let me give you an instance. Imagine you're going through life stress, and the first person that comes to your mind is this particular person. And you're like 100% sure that when you call this person, you'll be at peace. So, these are some signs to know if someone genuinely loves you. Now, on the third question, the person asks, do you forgive your ex and accept them back after you guys have broken up? Yeah, it's kind of personal because how you guys broke up to A could be different on how B broke up. And also, it's also personal on the level of why did you guys break up? How did you guys break up? When did you guys break up? Questions are being answered here. So, to my best of knowledge, I would say it's a yes and it's a no. But before you start considering going back to your ex, there are some things you should actually consider before you say, yes, I want to go back to my ex. One is, why did we break up? Was the reason genuinely reasonable for us to break up? Was it my fault? Was it his fault? Was it her fault? And during the process of why we broke up, what happened? How was I feeling? Then you also ask yourself, what led to the breakup? Yeah, was he a chronic cheat? Was he abusive? Or was she abusive? Are you guys always fighting and stuffs like that? These are questions you ask yourself. Then lastly, you ask yourself, is there any tangible change? Why we broke up, is it going to repeat itself again if we get back together? If there is change and you could see reasonable change and progress in this particular person, yeah, why not? But if there is no reasonable change and you could see no reasonable change at all in this person, I would advise you, don't go back. Move on. Because it's going to be painful while after you have gone through pain and you're going back to that past just to get another pain again. And I said, how did you guys break up? That's like, there's a peaceful way of breaking up and there's a very disrespectful way of breaking up. So when you're being disrespected, maybe why the person broke up or how the person broke up with you was kind of insulting, disrespecting, and reduce your self-esteem, I won't advise you to go back because it's like you're being insulted without even any apology, and after you've healed back, you want to go back. It's bad. Your number one priority should be yourself, and yourself should lead to you loving yourself and you respecting yourself. And if anyone tries to disrespect you because of love, don't go back. Because if you go back, you look stupid. So, I think I've explained it. It depends on personal self. If you feel you guys could work it out and the person has changed, yeah, you could go back. But if you're 100% sure the person can't change and you're being disrespected and you'll surely be disrespected, don't go back. Number four. Seriously, thank you for listening to this part. Let's go on. Number four. Is it bad to want to marry a rich man? Is it bad to want to marry a rich man? Okay. This is like, it's personal also, and it's based on some reasons. Yeah, it's like, why do you want to? What is your reason of wanting to marry a rich man? If it's something genuine, yeah, why not? If it's because of he has money or she has money, me and you know that's not a reason to marry someone. And on the long run, it could affect you. So number one is, what is your reason? Do you really love this person? And that's where number two comes in. That's, you have to prioritize love before financial stability. A lot of you won't understand this because of social status and all, but the fact is, love comes before financial stability. How does this person make you feel? Are you happy around this person? Does the person prioritize you? Do you feel love coming out from this person towards you? Does the person respect you? These are questions you ask. Well, I don't know, because I've heard when people say it's best I cry in a Lamborghini than I'm crying on that sun. So, but this is my advice. Love comes before financial stability. So if you feel this person genuinely loves you, respects you, and all other lovely emotions coming through this person towards you, yeah, why not? You could love him. Next is contribution. That is the third. You have to contribute something. Forget the fact that he's already rich, yeah, or she's already rich, yeah, but you have to contribute something. Even if it's not on the financial aspect, what do you have to contribute? What do you have to bring? Is it your good character or your bad character? Are you the economic part or the expensive part? You give best advice or you just nod head and say nothing. So these are stuffs you should think about. You can't just come to a rich person's house, a rich person's home, empty hand. No. And the last one, which is very, very important, is independence. You have to create a maximum level of independence. Find something doing so that he or she won't be like you are only depending on them. And yeah, to answer your question, it's good to marry someone who is rich. It's not bad. As long as you know you truly love this person, one, and that person truly loves you, two, you guys are good to go. But if it's on the other aspect, you're just loving for money, it could work out, but on the long run, you'll be affected on it. So the fact is, everything should be future based. If you marry this person, what good will you get out of it? Is it the money or the affection? I think this is left for you to pick. Now, the last question I'm going to answer for today, because of time, I don't want this video to be lengthy. It's, how do you know your partner is cheating? Let me see if boy, this thing is working. Okay, yeah, it's working. Because the last time I recorded it, it wasn't working. How do you know if your partner is cheating? Hmm. Okay. You know, there are some behaviors that could directly mean he's cheating or she's cheating, and there are some behaviors that could also mean he just wants to be on his own. Maybe something happened that made him just fall back and be on his own. He might not be cheating, or she might not be cheating. Maybe it's personal, or you contributed to it. So before you jump into conclusion, check. But one thing again is this: there are some certain or common traits or behaviors individual, both male and female, act or do when they are cheating. Yeah. So let us go through like one of few of these signs. One is distance. You start seeing distance. He gives distance from you. You guys don't see often. He gives excuse to why he's not seeing often or why he's not calling. That's where number two comes in, communication. He doesn't call like before or text like before. He's online, he's not chatting. He's with his phone, he's not replying you. You have to double text him. How are you? Fine, your day, fine. All those monosyllabic responses. He's posting, he's not replying you, or she's not replying you. Yeah. And three, you could say excuses. He gives funny excuses to why he can't meet up. He gives funny or she gives funny excuses to why she's doing what she's doing. Yeah. And you're 100% sure if you're in that situation, but that excuse is okay. Let's say, for example, you're like, I'm in the office, I'm busy. Yeah. Next is privacy. He or she starts asking private, holds his or her phone or her laptop on WhatsApp, sets everything on disappearing message. You see a different lock system on his or her phone. You can't freely access the phone. Where are you? Just by asking where you are or by wanting to know where your partner is, he or she gets defensive. All these stuffs, there are a lot. Respect, disrespect comes in. Yeah, disrespect comes in. Starts being insultive, aggressive, any light slight issue he gets or any slight issue you guys have, he or she flames up, insults, talks bad at you. And even when it's time or you're willing to like resolve issues, he starts acting weird, like he doesn't want to resolve any issue. And you could ask, and next could be all this doubtful thinking. It doesn't make future plans with you guys anymore. Start asking funny questions. Like, what if I don't get to marry you? I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. I want to be free. Stuff like that. Funny thinking. You just be like, wow, what is going on? A lot. I think I've explained emotional distance. You don't feel love, respect, no appreciation, no compliment again from coming from him or her. A lot of things. Most of these are little signs you will know that your partner is cheating. Generally, it's only going to be based on their behavior change. Someone that calls 247 doesn't call again. Someone that is always available is no more available. Someone that makes you happy, comfortable, free. Now you're like, what am I doing wrong? Maybe you're cooking, you're like, is there too much salt? Stuff like that. When you start feeling this and that, bro, sis, something is going on. But again, I would advise you, don't jump into conclusion. When you see all these signs, let him or she know. Talk to the person about it. Don't jump and try to hear what he or she is going to say after you have spoken to the person about it. And after you have spoken to this person and these same signs continuously happen, just leave. Because one thing again I've always said on this video is the more you complain about simple things that you should have in relationship, like love, affection, respect, the more you complain about the simple basic stuff in a relationship, you look stupid. And you start thinking, why am I complaining about this thing? Am I toxic? But why in the other end, you actually complain about the simple things comes freely. So when you don't get all these simple things that comes freely, now I'm talking about general, even if it's not cheating or not. When you don't get all these simple things that comes freely in relationship, just go. Because again, I'm telling you, relationship should be a peaceful and comfortable zone. And when you don't feel all this, just go. Don't stress it. Learn to prioritize yourself. Place yourself up here. Don't go down to another person's standard. If you go down to someone's standard, you lose your respect to you. When disrespect is being thrown at you, just move on. Love yourself more. Well, thank you for watching this video. Thank you. I really appreciate you. And again, I really want to plead, if you haven't liked, subscribe, or comment, please help me do now. Please help me like, subscribe, or comment. I will really appreciate. It helps in the algorithm of this video. And yeah, again, in case you didn't start from the beginning or you started at the middle to here, you have any relationship questions to ask, there's a link down below. Click on the link and I'll see your question and I'll surely answer it in the next video. I have lots of questions being asked by friends and families, and yeah, when I mean friends and family, I mean you all. Can't call you guys my subscribers now, no. So yeah, drop it on the comment section. If you have any question you want to ask, I could answer on the comment section. If you don't want on the comment section, link below is down there. Drop it on the link and I'll surely reply. See you on the next video. Have a peaceful night. Have a peaceful morning. Have a peaceful day. Take care.